Prompt 8. To what extent is certainty attainable? Certainty is like firm ground under your feet, but sometimes the ground shifts. To rephrase, how sure can we be about what we think we know? In exploring this prompt, we'll examine the markers that signal confidence. 1. Spot the certainty markers. When do we feel justified in claiming this is certain? Look for definitive proof, mathematical theorems, or logical deductions that, within their axiomatic systems, leave no room for doubt. Scope of doubt: recognition of unknown variables, measurement error, or observer bias that undercuts absolute confidence. Thresholds of good enough versus absolute. In science and law, we often accept 95% confidence intervals. 2. Gather your certainty probes. Choose concrete examples that reveal how certainty stands and stumbles. In practice, balancing scales. Weighing evidence metaphor, made literal yet calibration error, reminds us even our standards wobble. Microscope or telescope instruments that extend our senses but still depend on interpretation, resolution limits, and signal-to-noise ratios. Terra incognita maps blank spaces on historic charts, highlight how once unknown regions could suddenly disrupt our mental certainty. Quantum physics diagrams Heisenberg's uncertainty at the subatomic level. Nature itself prohibits simultaneous precision. Famous forgeries or hoaxes, paintings or documents, once accepted as authentic, later exposed as fakes, show how peer consensus can be overturned. Courtroom standards beyond a reasonable doubt. Legal systems demand high confidence for conviction, yet still acknowledge the possibility of error. Optical illusions, hall of mirrors, or ambiguous figures demonstrate how our senses can mislead, challenging sensory certainty. Fossil specimens piecing together past life from fragments. 3. Shape your commentary. Begin with a conversational hook. So, can we ever be truly sure, or is certainty just an ideal for each probe discussed? Degree of confidence. A mathematical proof feels rock solid until you question its axioms where it falls short. Heisenberg tells us uncertainty isn't a flaw in our tools. Cross-verification, peer review, and calibration protocols can raise confidence. 4. Connect to TOK. Certainty, true certainty, may exist in abstract systems, math, logic, but in empirical domains, truth, what we accept as truth, often hinges on agreed-upon standards of proof, which evolve over time and across discipline. Emphasize that knowledge can be both remarkably robust and forever open to revision. Certainty and truth dancing in dynamic tension. 5. Food for curiosity. Is 100% certainty ever realistic outside pure logic, or merely an aspirational ideal? How do we live with good enough knowledge in everyday decisions, like weather forecasts or medical diagnoses? When does the pursuit of more certainty become counterproductive, stifling innovation or risk-taking? Now it's your turn. Select the objects that most challenge your sense of certainty and map out where confidence ends and healthy skepticism begins.